everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the March version of 2023 Crafty Goals collab. Every month a group of us get together and we don't get together, we do this separately but at the same time, and we set goals for ourselves in the beginning of the year, and this is all about how we've successfully or unsuccessfully worked on our goals. It's to inspire you to set some goals for yourself, some crafting goals, and try to do whatever it is you want to accomplish, whether it's bust through your stash or increase your views on your channel or whatever it is. So there's a group of us doing this, so check in the description box or use the hashtag Crafty Goals 2023. So let me tell you a little bit about my goals. I set goals for myself. I know it's teeny tiny, but this is my little cheat sheet that I just keep in front of myself to remind myself. But I decided, you know, I probably should put it in my wallet. Just saying. That might give you a hint of what's to come. I have 3 annual goals: use my stash, effective social media, and beat last year. I have 2 quarterly goals: purge and organize and rebrand. So that's for the first quarter of the year. Let me show you what I did in February. So, and I'll go over whether or not I've hit my goals. So for February, I set my dates. That's just so I know to look at it, because I kept this in front of me. So I knew that's what I needed to do this month. So when you walk into your studio and you finished a project and you're like, oh, what the hell am I going to do now? I've got my goals. It sort of is a roadmap of what I wanted to accomplish. So I needed to finish some cards for a collab I'm in the Not Too Shabby shop, the Meet Me in Wonderland cards, and I was supposed to finish it. I finished 3. 4 actually. I did a bonus one. And then I had to do the videos, and I'm all caught up on that, which is fabulous. I was working on a Tula and Norbert Valentine's Day pad, and I wanted to finish it, which I did. I wanted to finish a Valentine's Day mini album with a paper collection I was using, which I did finish it, and I did do Valentine's Day cards, so I finished that. I wanted to use a paper pad I had called Meow. And not only did I use one of the Meows, but I did 2 of them. I had 2 of the same paper pads. And it sort of inspired me to do some more things. So I'll take a little break from my goals. So there was a Instagram post, I think it's from Echo Park, on a gal who did a little mini album like this. I love it. So I used her SVG, and although I didn't have the paper pad that she used, I used what was in my stash. And since I really wanted to do this and it was fun, and I had the paper out, so I also did 2 mini albums using that same paper. I don't have a video on this. My husband hasn't taken the photographs of it, so I have not gotten it in my Etsy shop. So that is something I need to do. But yay, 2 new mini albums, got rid of some paper in my stash, and made something fun. And then incidentally, I do have some paper for dogs. My daughter's dog's first birthday is coming up in April, and I've already started the workings of doing this in a version that says, is it Woof? I think it's Woof. So I will do the dog version of that. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the file once I've finished it. Do I give it away for free? Do I put it on my Etsy site? Because there's something else going on with that. So anyhow, to be continued. Back to February. I did not touch the baby girl paper pad. I had I just added to this list of things I wanted to work on, and so I did not do baby girl. I did finish the videos for March already, and it's the end of February, so I'm glad I'm done through the end of the month, which gives me time to do other things. But I did the hop video, which is going to be on the 9th, I believe, maybe 7th. I'll have to look at my calendar. And then I needed to do 2 more videos, which I have completed. I love the projects. It was a lot of fun. And then another thing I did that wasn't on my list, but it became apparent that I needed to do this, was a tutorial on how I make hinges for my mini albums. So that is all done. Check that. So I did pretty good on what I wanted to complete as far as projects. I'm trying to find where I put, so this I did last month. I cut out these little Instax Polaroid little things and put the paper pads I used. So that was January. Here's what I finished in February. I put 1 each for the meow because I was happy I finished it. I finished the Meet Me at the Movies paper collection. I finished the Meet Me in Wonderland paper collection from Not Too Shabby. You guys need to check that out. That was their box of the month. And this Meet Me in Wonderland collection is fabulous. I made so many cool things with that. That's on my channel. This guy's peeking out because I didn't have any paper left. I didn't save any scraps. By the time it gets down to little scraps, it's fire starter. So, but I did have a gnome stamped image, and I had colored him. So he is representing that I finished the Tula and Norbert Love Story paper collection. So yay, that was good. Another thing that I had wanted to do, and I decided I would do it in December, and I still hadn't done it, was rebranding. I wanted to just change up the colors on my site, have everything look consistent for my business cards, my on my YouTube banner, on my Etsy banner, my YouTube little subscribe, that little round thing that you see on YouTube, whatever the heck, that little logo. And also I do a pamphlet whenever someone purchases something from my Etsy shop. I usually send a pamphlet. If they've purchased from me before and they're familiar with mini albums, I don't. And I wanted to redo it. Let me show you the old one. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this, but it just needed some updating. I hadn't changed it in 3 or 4 years. So I did. I rebranded. These are my new business cards. That, if you've seen my channel, that's the little circle. Now, I don't know that I'm going to keep this forever because it's teeny tiny print, especially if you're looking on a phone, but it's okay for now. It's not perfect. It's just good enough for now. And then sticking with those colors, I made a new brochure. It's got more earth tones. It's just a little more decorative. If you want one, buy a mini album. No, just kidding. If you want one, I'll share. But I wouldn't want you to copy all of my copy on here. So anyhow, that is my newest project, and I'm glad that I've gotten that done. That was just something I wanted to complete this year. And now that I've discussed this, these now can go in the recycling bin, and I can get rid of these. They've been hanging in my shop for a while, and I'm tired of looking at it. I do keep track of my collections, although I just got something in a couple days ago, and I have not written it down here. I got a mystery box. I should know better than getting a mystery box. Everything I got was fabulous, and it is the best value out there. I don't know if by now, by the time you see this, I have done the video on it, but there will be a video on the mystery box. If not, check my channel for it. But I do keep track of all of my collections so I can cross things off. I guess I have to print this every month because when you're on a design team, you get new collections, and sometimes you use them, sometimes you don't. So I will be reprinting this and take out the ones I've already used and put in the new ones. Which brings me to my tally of my goals. So, use my stash. I used 5 paper collections for February, which is fabulous. I added 6. Not so fabulous, but like I said, I really got a lot done and I worked ahead, so I feel like I will do good. I also went shopping to a couple of craft stores, and I didn't buy, they were chain stores. I didn't buy anything. I did buy some things from local scrapbooking stores online. Just want to share the love with that. So I added one more than I used, but I feel confident that March I will be using more than I add. Effective social media, I posted 11 videos. I try for 10. How many Instagram posts did I do? 0. Why? I guess I've just gotten out of the habit. So now that I've zeroed in on one of my weak points, that's going to be the first thing I do. So after I finish this video, I'm going to do a post and get that done. Beat last year is pretty sad. So as you may know, I have an Etsy shop. The good news is I looked and I've sold over 500 mini albums, which if you've ever made mini albums, you know that is no small feat. 500 is fabulous since the inception of my shop. My revenue for the last 30 days, however, is negative 36% compared to last year. My visits are only down 15%, which isn't terrible, but my orders are down 60%. Does this have anything to do with my social media? It may, because I used to, when I posted something new, when I got a new mini album, I would put it on Pinterest, and I haven't done that. And my traffic is down, not greatly, but it's down a little. So I need to look at that. If you remember last month or January, I had a fabulous December. Fabulous December. So I'm still okay for the year. It sort of calls attention to it that I just need to pay more attention to it. My quarterly goals, I'm already done with my purging and organizing. As a matter of fact, my husband put a new shelf in, and so that completes my organization. I got new containers. I'm really happy with it. I know I should do a video showing you how I store things because I'm pretty happy with it, but I have other things I'm doing right now. I'll put that on my list, but stuff I need to do. Rebranding, I am done. I'm excited about that. So I can take my efforts that I would put into here to go into my March goals. So March goals, I've completed the hop video. I've completed video number 1. I've completed video number 2. I need to do something for my daughter's birthday, which I know what I'm going to do, but that's April 3rd, so I have some time. I also put down that we are camping. You may know I live in my RV, and we've been stationary for 2 months. Well, by the time March 31st comes around, it will be 2 months. When I'm stationary, it gives me more time to create, but at the end of March, we're going to be going to areas that we haven't been in a while or haven't been at all, and I know for April I'm going to have less time to do crafting. So I know when I do my April goals, I won't have as many goals in mind, just because I know that's what my life is going to be. Projects for this month. I got this fabulous collection called Forever Ireland a couple of years ago, but a new companion pack came out. It's from Country Craft Creations, and it's plaids and crackle. That sounds interesting. Plaid and crackle, which goes really nice with the other collection. It's sort of vintage looking, but I love the plaids, and there's a lot of pages in the original collection that is not totally St. Patrick's Day. Last year, I picked up a Valentine's Day paper and made a heritage mini album for my mom. So this, I'm doing a heritage mini album for my dad, or that's the intention. I may not put the pictures in. It depends on how many pages I make and how many pictures. But anyhow, so project for this month, Forever Ireland, a mini, and that is going to be a 8 by 6. And then I'll need to do another project with whatever's left over, so I don't know what that's going to be. I have a couple of ideas. That will definitely be Irish St. Patrick's Day kind of thing. I got in that mystery box package, a simple vintage weathered garden with stickers and die cuts and whatever. I'm going to use that. I love it. It's fabulous. So I'm going to use that. And then I don't know what else I'm going to do. But I know I want to do 4 other paper pads because I need to use up 7 since I got in 6. That's my goal. So that is what I'm planning for doing March. Hope you're still with me. And that is it for my crafty goal for what I've done in February and what I intend to do in March for 2023. Go ahead and join along. Put in the description box what your goals are, how you did for the month. Or put what your goals will be for next month. Watch this again and then report on yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the other collaborators and have a fabulous day.